you're thinking about selling your home. Today, we're going to talk about how to not completely mess up the whole process because believe it or not, a lot of people do. And it ends up costing them time, money, and a lot of unnecessary stress. Selling your home is not just an emotional decision, it is a business decision. One of the largest and most complex financial transactions that most people will ever make. It's not just putting a sign in the yard and waiting for offers to roll in. There is a strategy involved, and getting it wrong, well, that can cost you time, money, and peace of mind. One of the first and most common mistakes that I see people doing is preparing their home for sale without any professional guidance. I get it. You want to spruce things up. You want to paint, maybe renovate a bathroom, but without guidance, you could easily spend thousands on upgrades that won't even bring you a dime at closing. Not all improvements actually add value. Some projects won't even increase the sales price at all and could even delay your timeline. This is why bringing in a local expert from the beginning makes such a difference. As realtors, we see what buyers are responding to every single day. Knowing the local market, we can help you focus your time and money where it matters. Some updates or touch-ups may be worth it, but others may not be. Making those calls early can save you from over-investing or under-preparing. Another thing to keep in mind, once your home hits the market, it is no longer your home. You have to shift your mindset and you have to start thinking of it as a product. You're now in the business of marketing a house. That mindset is very important. This means creating a clean, neutral, welcoming space that allows buyers to imagine themselves living there. That could involve decluttering, depersonalizing, rearranging furniture, even staging key rooms. It will also mean living differently. While the house is on the market, you need to make sure that house is spotless. I know it is a pain when you're still living there, but it is necessary. You never know when the buyer is going to call and want to see it at the last minute. Sometimes last minute buyer is the one who ends up writing the offer. Missing a showing because the house wasn't ready, that's an opportunity lost. Now let's talk about pricing. This might be the single most important decision that you will make in the entire process. This is where many sellers hurt themselves from day one. Unknowingly, they want to start high just to see what happens, maybe even thinking that they can always come down later. This approach often backfires. The first 2 weeks your home is on the market are crucial. That is when buyer activity and interest is at its highest. That is when you get the most attention, the most showings, the most eyes on your listing. If you price it too high, the right buyers may not even see it. Most people shop by price range, and they're looking for the best value within that range. Overpricing doesn't just reduce interest, it kills the momentum. Even if the price is reduced later, those first impressions stick. Many of those buyers will not come back for a second look. And here's what happens next. The home is dead. People start to wonder, what's wrong with this house? Then you drop the price. By then the house feels stale. Buyers have already moved on. Or worse, they assume you're desperate and lowball offers start to come in. An inflated price can create appraisal problems down the line. Even if a buyer were willing to pay more, the appraised value has to support that price. And if it doesn't, the lender won't approve the loan. That puts the entire sale at risk. If your goal is to get the most money for your home, and I'm guessing it is, then pricing it correctly from the start is your best bet. Next up, marketing. You want a realtor who doesn't just throw your house on the MLS and hope for the best. You need someone with a real strategy, someone who knows your ideal buyer and knows how to reach them online, offline, and everywhere in between. That includes staging support, professional photography, targeted social media ads, and more. It's about telling a story of your home in a way that makes that buyer fall in love with it. Today's buyers are browsing their phones and tablets before they even set foot in your property. The first impression, well, that happens through those photos, videos, and the listing description. High quality marketing materials, professional photography, staging, and digital visibility. That's no longer just nice to have. They're essential now to stop the scroll and standing out in a crowd in this crowded market. Finally, it's important to think about your strategy as a whole. Selling a home, it isn't just about listing it, it's about pricing it correctly, preparing it well, marketing it smartly, and staying flexible throughout the whole process. The goal is simple: sell for the most money in the shortest time with the fewest hassles. Getting it right from the beginning can make all the difference. The more informed you are, the smoother and more profitable your sale can be. Call or text and we can discuss ways to increase your value. My contact information is in the description below. Reach out and I'll talk to you.
Hey, it's Jody Callis. And listen, if you don't follow this channel, there's a very good chance that you'll never see me again. I consistently put out helpful content for those that are currently in the real estate market. This information can be extremely helpful for your buying and selling needs. So be sure and like and subscribe here. And most importantly, leave a comment to let us know if this video was helpful for you. We are here to help the Houston and surrounding communities, and we always love your thoughts and questions. Follow now, and then we'll see you with our next helpful video.